All right. I watched Oppenheimer 2023, the probably my last Oscar watch before I watched the Oscar ceremonies. I think anything past now uh, isn't particularly available to watch for whatever streaming service I have. So, Flower Killers of the Flower Moon, American Fiction will have to wait for some time when they become available for on one of my streaming services or whatever. So holy crap! Yes, I just watched Oppenheimer, which is a 3 hour, I have to admit, very short picture. This thing uh, clicks really well. Uh, Christopher Nolan, the director's technique of clicking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth from different time periods, framing it in the bureaucratic crucifixion of Oppenheimer and the Senate hearing for his opponent, played by Robert Downey Jr., very ably, Strauss, and Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer, and those intense eyes and narrow fucking cheeks, sharp cheeks. Um, wow, really, really well told. Um, many really notable performances. Um, Matt Damon doing fucking more great Matt Damon work, but you know, many other people in there. Um, ec- um, you know, definitely a ton of people. Uh, Not a movie that serves. It's really ironic that this movie got connected to Barbenheimer. Became Barbenheimer, with Barbie being being paired, because that is a movie. Barbie is a movie that is really interested in, uh, you know, how women, the conception of woman, has been made, twisted, set upon women in our society, how masculinity has been set upon women in society. This movie is a bro movie that is concerned with the very fabric of the universe, and has what feels like either a blind spot or just a very kind of diametrically opposed view as to the place of women, which seems to be putting them to one side, in a way that would be probably, I would suspect that the maker of Oppenheimer is fairly dismissive of a movie like Barbie. And yeah, I can't go on that. That is not. So, I think that, but it's ironic that in such a really great movie with great performances, with a lot to say, a lot on its mind, sometimes I'm wondering if valorizing or glorifying Oppenheimer, um, making him a American Prometheus. Yes, it's a tragic figure, but that kind of tragic in that kind of fucking awesome way. It's like, this is Cillian Murphy. He's fucking awesome kind of way. Um, is, a womanizer, a a guy who maybe wanted to be famous. If you go by his worst enemy Straws, if who maybe was quite naive in his ways, not, you know, uh, yeah, it's uh, you know, a bro, someone like a bro would love, and I just don't know if that's exactly what we want. But wow, I mean, I'm not going to be upset when this wins the for Best Picture of the Year. It's got that kind of big, big subject, big epic filmmaking kind of feel of like, yeah, that's what can win. That can win Oscars. Um, Still, I mean, it's weird trying to compare this to other wildly disparate movies. May, December, The Holdovers, Poor Things, Barbie, the ones that I have not seen. Yeah, it's just holy shit. Um, But yeah, wow. I mean, this probably is the best Christopher Nolan movie I've seen. I've not seen Tenet. I've not seen Dunkirk. Um, but yeah, it feels like, in a way, it is. Um, yeah, yeah. Uh, Very big and important. Um, but yeah, really compelling. Really compelling. It's like, oh God, 3 hours. This is going to be a slog. Will I get through it all tonight? It's like, no, no. I watched it all, and it was really gripping. And that's like, with a fucking sore back, with me standing up and doing my stretches while I'm watching it, as God intended on my television set. Fucking Christopher Nolan and his obsession with getting us all into the movie theaters. Yeah, all right, I'm going to leave it there. I have nothing profound to say other than I watched that. That was a good watch. And really, really, Nolan, having Oppie get ridden by his communist mistress in the hearing, that was a choice. That was a choice. Uh, yeah, that was a choice. All right, I'll leave it there. More videos later.